Hello, my valued followers and friends. Hope you're all keeping well on this day, which is a solemn one in the history of Islam, but unfortunately hardly recognized or honored or cherished by the Muslims. It involves the demise of the Lady of Heaven, the only surviving daughter of Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, Lady Fatima al Zahra. Uh, and this was the final hours of her journey of life on this earth uh, as she passed away on this sunset. So let me just help connect the dots because such a solemn occasion, if not being commemorated with due social justice by the Muslims, will effectively be an eye opener for the Christian brethren. Because, yes, Salam Kanan, hey, hope, okay, how are you all? Yeah, you're fine. So, the Christian brethren will appreciate more about the importance and gravity and solemnity of this day because it was Lady Fatima al Zahra who was actually whose arrival into this world was actually through the blessed hands of noble Lady Mary, who was deputed or commanded by the Almighty to descend from her eternal realm to come and serve as a midwife to Lady Fatima al Zahra. So, on this death anniversary, we commemorate and come to share some sweets because Lady Fatima was known to be one of the most generous of ladies and somebody who prayed for our neighbors more than even praying for our own children. So this is the visit being made today at Kanan Orphanage. For those of you who followed me on YouTube, and ever since 2017 when my relationship began with Kanan at their former residence, which was a few miles away from here, will know what I'm talking of. It's been one of my uh, they say one of the greatest painful episodes in my journey of life. More so because this was a place I had to personally seek refuge, which made the pain of enduring 35 days of illegal arrest and detention that was endured in Rwanda, Kigali, in the prisons of Kigali, feel much lighter because this is my own home ground. When you talk of football matches, you talk of home and away, right? So when you are put in illegal detention period in Rwanda, which is away, and then you compare to being put into this kind of a place where your blood relatives abandon you to a level where you need to seek refuge at this office of God, then you can imagine the levels of pain that can be assessed. And as I always say, it's pain that brings people closer, not laughter and joy. So let's see how the day goes. Here, the children are busy, as you can see, keeping themselves busy with the TV program going on there. So I'll not disturb them much, just arrange for their sweets and see what I can add value for them. A lot has been talked about. These are basically, I believe, the final moments as well uh, for the globally renowned, infamous case file Rwanda saga. It has to come to a conclusion, do or die. And if it means to die in that way, on that path, and to attain martyrdom, then be it, as they say. I've not spared any or left any stone unturned in my relentless endeavor and quest to be of solidarity and support to the very orphan of the 1994 genocide, being my lawyer, Mitre Safari Kizito, who saw his parents being slashed with the machetes, and that created a soft spot or a weak spot in his heart for him to rise up in solidarity to take up my case back in 2013 November when the incident of the illegal arrest and detention unfolded. All the other lawyers, including my previous lawyer, John Bosco, Bugingo, all of them shut down their phones. All got scared because this was a case now between Mehboob Ali versus Rwanda public prosecutor, so the government of Rwanda. So hats off and salutations once again to Safari Kizito for having had the guts and bravery and courage to stand up and come to the assistance and show solidarity towards myself as an oppressed back then till now, retaining the status of Wabni Sabil, means homelessness and transit, ever since 2009 when I last wrapped up my semi-permanent home in Dubai, UAE. So that's a long story and it's worthy of doing podcast series, interviews to help connect dots for those who have been my devoted followers all the way from the LinkedIn platform where I got shut down not once, twice. Same for Instagram. This is a post on Instagram or on my third profile. The first two being taken down. Okay, first one you can still see the post, but second one all the posts have been deleted away. Then comes TikTok. First account was suspended, or rather access was restricted. Then it was reopened recently. The second one, all posts and videos have gone down. Same thing for what else should I say? Twitter. This is a second account on X platform, which is active. First one went down. Same for Facebook. Facebook has taken me down. My main account there was taken down. When was it? A few months, 6 months ago. So that makes me one of the most powerful human beings on the planet as far as networking is concerned and social media is concerned. If few be able to uh, connect the dots and be able to appreciate the value uh, of achieving all these series of you can say David versus Goliath style victory milestones versus globally renowned platforms like LinkedIn and Twitter and Facebook and Instagram. Very few have ever achieved that. Thank you so much to the management teams in whose minds I rent free space. I'm well known to you all. You need to one day come down and to Mombasa. As they say, Canaan. Canaan was the place where Prophet Abraham actually lived, as per a documentary I was watching last night. So come down, welcome to Canaan. Support Canaan. This is an office of God. It's different compared to a house of God, which is a mosque and a church or a synagogue. Because there we are supposed to go and give thanks. Okay, but if you really want to do business, you do business with at the offices of God like this. Because what happens is you establish a friendship and a beautiful relationship with the guardian angels of the orphans. Each and every orphan, as we look at them, apparently we think that God has been cruel and kind and unkind and unjust to them by snatching away their parents. But the reality is he replaces them with two powerful guardian angels that are always there to protect them. So anyone who does goodness towards the orphans benefits from the support of those guardian angels because they become his friends. So the kids are lining up, they know what they're doing. That's Mama Kanan. And we'll stop here and do another one. Let's see, we close today's visit.